Welcome to the Alton Towers Resort, where today we are here for Oktoberfest. One of our favourite events of the year, featuring lots of entertainment, lots of great food, and of course, plenty of our favourite rides. So hit like, hit subscribe, and join us as we investigate. Finally, it is back. First time ever visiting for Oktoberfest was this time last year, and we're back today, and I'm pretty excited. It was one of my favourite days last year, just of the whole park season, just for various bits that happened and all the fun and entertainment, and I think this year is going to be upped. Plenty to do here. All the entertainment is in one place, which is here on the lawns. However, it doesn't start yet. It starts at 11:45, so for now, there's some other bits we're going to check out. Single rider, hooray! So, 2 new single rider queues have been added this season within the past few weeks. So that is 13 and Spinball Whizzer. So Spinball Whizzer is closed for now. I think that's just maintenance today, or just whatever it is, I don't know. It's not a normal closure. But yeah, we got on 13, which is great. Funnily enough, we bumped into our friend Jake, and he has a Platinum Fast Track for the day. And we managed to get on the train before him as well. And we ended up sat next to each other, myself and Detective Whitmore, who's over here somewhere. So that was kind of funny and great. I mean, 13 is not the kind of ride I'm going to rush to, but single rider, yeah. What was that, like 10 minutes we think? 10, 15? Yeah, something quick, but operations are great on there. We got on really quick. Not every ride. So when we did the talk with Bianca in our last case here from the resort, Bianca did say that not every ride can have a single rider queue, which is fair enough. I mean, I think a Wicker Man, you'd have to somehow skip the pre-show, but the only door I can think of is like a sort of emergency exit, sort of ambulant user sort of entrance, so wouldn't quite work. So not every ride's going to get it, so I think it's good to have that in mind, but it's nice to see it where we can. And yeah, we just had a quick ride on 13, but now entertainment is starting over at the main event, Oktoberfest. So let's go get our Oompha on. Is that a thing? Oompha on. And the award for the saltiest pretzel in the world goes to the ones here at Towers. So there's plenty of food options, which is really good. And we just had the salted pretzel, which was what, £7 each?
Yeah.
Yeah? Pricey! No, it wasn't pricey, that's not the point. Salty! It was so incredibly salty, honestly. To the point where I almost felt a bit sick because of the amount of salt and the lack of liquid I had around me and on me and inside me at that time. So it was a lot. And we did miss the first act because we were trying to decide what food to have. However, we've just seen the Party Pilots, which is really fun. And compare Yasmin Superstar has now just brought on one of the acts that she's actually in. So we're going to catch that for a bit. Be happy.
Time to welcome on our brown-eyed girls. Hello, girls. Hey, where do we go?
Churro girl.
Churro girl.
From one extreme of salty, savoury goodness to the sweet delights of churros. Did you enjoy your churros?
It was good. It was just a bit too crispy.
They were overdone to the point that they were falling off like biscuits, weren't they?
Like the what would you call them? The ridges on the churro were just like breaking into little churros. So it was fine.
Nice though,
Yeah,
right?
they were nice.
I had the Nutella, that went all over my hands. Sticky hand boy. And we were able to enjoy various acts, which was pretty cool. Some highlights from that. At one point, Yasmin said, the compare Yasmin said, hold up whatever you can, I don't care what it is, even if it's a baby. That was pretty funny. There was a guy with like a knee brace on, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And what was he doing?
Doing like breakdancing bits.
Crazy breakdancing. And then, as you mentioned, they did a cover of Goldfinger, didn't they?
Yeah, it was like 99 red balloons, but not the bit with the German bit in, the Goldfinger version, but then redone German again.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle German goodness
Cover
here
of a cover.
at Oktoberfest. I can see some of the dancers have now come out, now they've done their bit, they're literally fanning themselves off as we speak. And we've got some brass band goodness coming up. However, because there's so much going on today, they will be back later on as well. So, shall we go do some other bits for now?
Spinball.
Yeah, shall we single ride it?
Yeah.
Single ride it, it is.
What are we doing? morning, yeah?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Roasted in the hood, you know, yeah.
That
What do you
is-
think the size is this horn?
It's a big one, isn't it?
It's a comically large horn, this one, yeah. I carry it around for comedic purpose, you know. Do you want to hear me have a little toot on my horn, yeah?
I'd love to hear you and see you
ready,
tooting it.
yeah? Okay, here we go. Right, I'm gonna count 1 from 3, yeah? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah!
Yeah!
Prost, yeah, so here's the horn, yeah?
Yes,
it's
definitely.
so loud, this one, yeah? I'll tell you what, I got a big collection of the other horns, but this is by far, it's the biggest one. Definitely a two-handed job, this one, and a two-man job carrying this around. I'm telling
Have you
yeah.
seen any bigger horns at any point?
Have
Or
I
is
seen
yours-
bigger horns?
Is this the biggest one you've seen?
9. Biggest one I've seen, yeah.
Biggest one I've seen,
Yeah. Well, it looks smaller on the eBay page, I'll admit to you. I think the buy I've seen was a bit of a warning. Do you know what I mean, yeah?
Can I have a go?
You want to blow the horn?
I'd love to blow the
Well,
horn.
you can have a little go with the horn, yeah.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I don't know, I'm
Here we
gonna
go.
film
Right.
myself doing this.
Alright, so yeah, there you go, blow the horn, here we go. Ah, so here's that one! That was so loud! Are you a traditional Bavarian horn man?
Always.
Oh, you are?
I am the horniest.
I can tell in the blowing technique, you've got it there, you go. Yeah, that's it. Right, there you go, I'm going to carry on lugging this horn around
Lovely.
anyway. Auf Wiedersehen to you, okay?
Yes.
Two-man job,
I don't know how to say bye. Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf
See you
Wiedersehen.
later.
Single rider line number 2 there on Spinball Whizzer with this lovely little new, what's the word?
Path?
Brick path, yeah. I couldn't think what brick was then, that was really weird. So the ride itself was closed at some point recently for a couple of days, so that then they could add the infrastructure in for this line, which is really cool. So in the past, you used to exit where the wrap line was, but now the exit is the same sort of path as the single rider line, and then wrap is a completely separate one. So interesting operations there, because there's 4 different lots of people coming in. So the regular queue, fast track, wrap/ambulant, and single rider. But then also they're having to all get on to obviously into the trains, into that station via 4 different places. But then, 2 different places, so it's 2 on one side, 2 on the other. And the trains are obviously only 4 long, so in comparison to 13, 4 long, 4 seats. So in comparison to 13, it did take a bit longer. It was a 55-minute queue, or 60 I think at the time when we entered. And it was about, 25 minutes I think in total?
I think it was 25, I think it was maybe 20.
I think it was about 5 past we entered or so. So longer than before, but I think that's just because it's only got a 4-person capacity. So if you've got a group of 2 or 4, they filled it, and it's obviously the odds like 3s that'll get us. Whereas when it came to 13 before, it was easy to put on multiple groups, and we ended up on the same train for 13. I don't think we mentioned that. Because of the way the groups lined up in the queue, it was like I think there was like a 12, and then there was a 4, and then us or something similar like that. So the fastest single rider line we've had so far has been 13, and I suspect the Smiler might be next, and then this, just because of the capacity of the trains. I was looking to you for approval.
Yeah.
You think that's right? Sounds right. Oh, hello, it's a bit bright. But still, nice to have that extra addition. And there was someone on their own on the other line, and I could see the staff member saying, there's a single rider line now, and I think they said I know, but I don't know what the but was. Maybe they just wanted to see the ride from off-ride, I don't know. But anyway, nice for us to have that. 2 rides done, and that's it really. We've had a very chill day so far with entertainment, but nice that it's there. And I don't know what's next, let's go have a look. So they've also got limited edition Coca-Cola Freestyle flavour, which is this fun thing. So it's Sprite,
Oh, there.
peach and Schweppes, and it looks like a beer because it's sort of brownish. We have had it already.
I thought it was like Coke and Sprite, and it wasn't.
You were slightly wrong, but that's okay.
take.
Yeah, this is technically the 3rd time trying it, isn't it? Because you didn't realise there was
Are we
a.
having it again?
It said it.
I kinda like it.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'd rather try something else.
What do you want?
And by try something else, I mean have something that I've definitely had before many
Dr.
times.
Pepper.
Yes, please. But still, it's nice to have some themed food and drink, because why not? I think America is very good at that, and we're not as good at that. However, Curse has obviously brought in themed food last year with that open. That was cool.
Which I haven't tried any of because I can't.
I have. Oh, dairy bits. Yeah, it's really good actually. Sorry, not to rub it in, but they've done a good job with that. And back for this year at Scarefest is Das Games Panic Reloaded. A lovely little sort of, if you haven't done it, a lovely sort of hybrid of escape room meets scare actors and a challenge of time, but I guess that ties into the escape room aspect. I really liked it. It was definitely different refreshing, and as much as it was an upcharge and separate to the other mazes and stuff, I thought it was really fun. I thought the panic of just playing the game was really cool. I think having the actors in there obviously tied it into Scarefest and all the spoopy stuff. And Detective Whitmore here has not done it.
Nope.
So I'm really excited for her to give it a
see me.
go. You can't see you, it's very dark. We're on our way to Haunted Hollow. Through Haunted Hollow, sorry, off the way to Curse. But yeah, I'm really excited for you to find it out and see what it's like. So glad to see that coming back for another year. Unfortunately there, we were cursed by the Curse Alton Manor. It was a 25-minute queue. I can't believe how busy today is. I thought it was going to be quiet. You were saying it's going to be busy. So it is busy. There are a few rides down. And whilst we're in the 25-minute queue for Curse, literally about 6 people ahead of us, they opened up the extended queue in front of them. And I've not seen that used in, I don't even know how long. So it was somewhat nice to see it used so we could see all the Easter eggs and stuff. But we were around the corner to the house and these girls were pushing in and we just left it. We were like, can't be bothered today.
No drama today,
not
please.
about it. However, a group of 6, a few in front of us, were like, no, you're not pushing past these 2 young girls. They rang up Mum. We then came around to the corner near the gate for back of house, and Mum started yelling, and then the guy was saying back like, you can't queue jump. She stormed down the queue and I was like, hang on a minute. Yeah, very aggressive. And I was like, no, I'm getting involved now. So I got in the way and...
Do you work here?
Yeah, she said, do I work here? And I was like, no, but you're not allowed to queue jump. And
she was calling him horrible names.
Yeah, it's very child-related critical words, let's say, unfortunately. Which was completely unnecessary, and she was just being aggressive for the sake of aggression.
Gross.
She wasn't listening to what we were saying about the fact that you can't queue jump. She didn't understand. She just kept saying, they're 12, and I was thinking, well, if they're 12, why have you left them on their own? And then you're calling other people for being near your kids that have been left unattended. Odd, but yeah, don't think it was resolved, unfortunately. There was only entertainers nearby, so I think they kind of heard. They did check on us twice after as well, on the other guy, which was good.
People on the ride, and I think someone on the ride had radioed someone else, but obviously because we then got evacuated from the queue.
Yeah, I think that's what stopped it, didn't it?
But as they left the queue, they were like looking back, and I was like, are they still going to try and start? Because
yeah, we were somewhat concerned, but they went a different way to us, thankfully. So it's a shame it's happened. It's not the park's fault. I think it was nice of the entertainers to jump out of character momentarily and check on the guy, because I was shaking with adrenaline, because I was like, I honestly thought she was going to get physically violent. Yeah, and you know, it's why people don't stand up for, it's why people won't say anything when it comes to queue jumping, because there's a worry someone's going to react like that. And we've been okay in the past with stuff, but that was the most aggressive physically, I think. The fact that she walked down the queue in his face, and I was like, I'm going to join you.
Knew that their mum was aggressive, because I was like, oh no, here she comes.
Yeah, like
and she's just teaching her kids that if you want to get something in life, you have to be aggressive to like get what you want, and I just think that's really crappy. Yeah,
it's really naff, isn't it? Incredibly naff. So I hope that group are okay. We saw the family leave. I hope we don't see them again. If we did, then, well, hopefully nothing else happens, of course, but I wouldn't hesitate to speak to staff and say these were, you know, being aggressive when we're in the curse queue. They didn't get removed because it got evac'd. I'd happily bring that up again, but yeah, hopefully that's the end of that. However, Nemesis Reborn is on the 30-minute wait, so we better crack on. Okay, moving up 30 minutes then. 45 it said. I don't know if we actually waited 45. It felt a bit quicker, didn't it? I don't think it was 45. But you know what, when you've got a nice queue line and things to look at and rides to look at, I'm not overly fussed. However, let's get him in frame, there we go. However, the beast was riding very well. I did grey out a little bit. Surprised at that. Detective Whitmore, sorry, full name. Similarly nearly did on Spinball earlier. So it's was it Spinball?
Yeah.
It was, right? So
I can't believe I felt it really weird on Spinball.
You got a little bug.
I'm playing with a bug.
Let's see the bug.
I don't know what it is, which is weird for me because I usually know what it is.
Where's it going? Oh, it's on your sleeve.
It's here, yeah.
Oh, you can just see it on the little tag.
I'm scared it's like a tick, and I'm holding a tick that's gonna like eat me.
Cute. So yeah, Nemesis was riding well. However, we stopped on the lift hill and I was like, why have we stopped? And I was like, oh my god, are we going to get an evac? We didn't get an evac. Somebody had the phone out, and so they held us until they found out who it was. However, the staff member was going up and down the stairs looking. And obviously nobody had it out at that time, I assume. He kept going, so I thought they would have seen who it was and then just kind of come up and been like, give us your phone sort of thing. I don't know, but anyway, glad to get on Nemesis, always worth the wait. And there's some new bits in the gift shop, so let's go have a look. No crop top.
No, so opening, they had it, but they had it in like medium and upwards, and I wanted a small. Then I realised, oh no, the medium will be fine, but since they've not had the medium either, and now they haven't got it at all again.
Unfortunate.
They got it back in when they didn't have it before, so I'll just keep getting it.
This shop has done very well all year.
Yeah.
I suspect we'll get more new stuff next year and old favourites returning. So don't fret. However, there's the little thing I want to get for my fun new shelf that Dan Smith put up for me recently. Nemi egg. How cute is that?
It's tiny.
I love it.
I don't know why I thought it was a little bit bigger.
It's so cute, and it reminds me of the aliens that came in an egg, and you put them backs together, and then they'd have babies or put them in a freezer.
But they didn't have babies.
They didn't, but that's what the rumour was.
Weird,
do you remember?
Weird school myths.
Yeah, I want one though. It's such a small little thing, but I just think it's like Marge says about potatoes. I just think they're neat. Looks like the concrete platform for Project Ocean is pretty much topped off. If you look on the left there, you can see bits coming out to the side, which I assume is like platform on that bit. I think the right hand side does need a bit more, and I'm going to suspect this is a new for 2025. I think if it was for this year, it'd already be done, but realistically, Hex is going to come back soon, right? So I think Hex will be the final new thing for this year. I think that's going to come with Scarefest, and then yeah, this will be next year, which will be fun. More flats, yes please. Remember to turn the mic on. That was this is round 2. That was the blade. Your first time on it is season.
Yes.
And then I said I've done it already with Mark and Mitch back in April when it was really wet. So if you want to watch us wet on rides, that's a case from another day. However, the 2 takeaways from that was there was a girl next to me being very, very, very loud, and it was very noticeable. Yeah, like sort of sounding like she was in excruciating pain, but she was just very scared. And then there was a dude a few aisles up, a few rows away. Oh, that was another thing I didn't say last time on take 1. Was it's really weird when you do blade or various like sort of swinging ships, because you just kind of accidentally make eye contact with other people, and it's really weird.
I like. It's hilarious.
It's weird. I don't want to like lock eyes with
face
someone. No, it's cringe, isn't it? It's like I don't know what it's like. I can't think of
a
simile.
Awkward doing anything ever, but
just,
a pirate ship is your limit.
I don't know.
Can't make eye contact.
It's just weird. I don't know where to look. I can't look directly at someone.
Into their eyes, into their soul.
However, looking away from people and just looking around, I noticed that there was a dude who had various Nemesis logo, Hyperion logo, and Icon logo all tattooed on his right arm. The coaster arm, as you called it.
Coaster arm.
Which was pretty cool. So, dude, I appreciate that. He was an older man, so I think he must have been about a bit and parks was his hobby, but he's not like some of us who were filming vlogs sat on rocks and aching their arms. Curse looks like it's open, so let's go try that again. Just before I was on about a wonderful man who's got loads of roller coaster tattoos. I then found him, we got the photos, which are down here. Had a chat about everything, theme parks and such, and then we rode Curse together. So that was with Warren, Louis and Amanda, and we were chatting lots of secrets about Curse, which I can't share here. Secrets I know, and I'm not going to share. But yeah, ride was fun. Those lot were lovely, so nice to meet you guys. Enjoy Europa when you get there next year, and Louis, you still get on Stealth and Hyperion when you're big enough, so can't wait to hear your thoughts on it. But that was fun, that was going well. Trommel wasn't on today, but that's fine. I had a nice time riding it with different people. It was nice seeing different perspectives, and Louis is very switched on with park stuff, and he's 2 years ago nothing, and now he's
Didn't
like
parks 2 years
obsessed.
ago, now loves it.
Perfect, we need more young detectives here at the agency, so that was awesome. And I think to round up our night, we're going to go... Is it time for more Oktoberfest?
Beer.
We've not discussed our plans yet. You want some beer?
I want to try a beer.
Okay. Beer review coming up. The sun is setting. The party pilots are playing various covers from the past few decades. I'm going to get some smelly cheese. This one's going to get some beer.
Beer and maybe a hot dog.
Let's go chill out. How was your Oktoberfest vegan hot dog?
It was good. The roll, bun, bread was like kind of brioche pretzel-y, but it was good. The hot dog was just a standard like vegan hot dog that you get in Towers. So I probably could have got it elsewhere, but the bread was better. So
at least the bread was better.
Yeah.
That was good. And how was your beer? I mean, it wasn't the themed one, was it?
That's a lager, and I didn't want a lager, so I went for Veltins because it's a Pilsner and I just prefer it. But it was good. But I've had it before, so I know it was good. So.
Good. And I had my raclette, which was a little smelly. I asked if the cheese was vegetarian because not all cheese is vegetarian, which a lot of people don't know. So, fun fact. And she said it is, but if you have it on the bread, there may be cross-contamination because they use the same grill for the bread that they do for the meat, which I really appreciated. I thought it was really nice. Food itself, yeah, it was all right. I didn't think it was that smelly. Sammy does. We saw our friend Callum and he thought it was a bit smelly, but it was nice. And the Party Pilots had just done another set, which was different from earlier. They had a bit more like rock and pop punk stuff, which was really fun. There was like Wheatus with Teenage Dirtbag, Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne, who's cloned, and Sum 41 within 2D. And Yasmin's doing her thing again now, which is really nice. But our day's nearly over, so we're gonna have to move on very soon, unfortunately. Final ride there on Nemesis as a penultimate train, and a good way to end the day. It was a 15-minute queue, if that. People are getting the photo with the eye now, and she's gonna go to sleep very soon. They're just sending an empty train round. There it goes. And there's the music. Did the music just stop? That was the music, wasn't it?
No, it's okay. Back
It
row.
is. Some of it was really loud and quiet there. I don't know what. Anyway, yeah, back row, that was intense. Didn't grey out this time, or nearly grey out. Yeah, today, Oktoberfest. It has been good. It's been very fun. It was great. I think it was better than last year. I like that all the entertainment is condensed into one area. I know people like the little courtyard bit in Mutiny Bay, but like, I want one place for all the entertainment. It's just easier. It makes more sense, and having everyone together was really cool. Having the tent is obviously a big bonus. Not that we needed it, but we still found it.
No, the weather was good.
Yeah, weather worked out well for us. I'm glad I kept my jacket on. It wasn't as warm as it said it was going to be. But I think the big thing for me today with Oktoberfest itself was like the entertainment.
Yeah.
Like Callum Roman was really good. That's the Brat. What's his name? His character's name?
Was,
Sorry.
Something big horn man, and then Brat Wurst.
Brat Wurst. Yeah. Pun. Sausage puns. Yasmin was great as Compare as well. She was really good. So props to Yasmin. And yeah, all the musicians and acts we saw, like the dancing was really cool, and Party Pilots have been a big hit as well. Pilot Party, Party Pilots, is that right?
Yeah.
Really questioning myself today. But yeah, I think it was really good, and I think if you had the entertainment and not the food offerings, it would still be good. But I think if you had the food and not the entertainment, it wouldn't be the same.
No.
I think you need the entertainment to bring that sort of Oktoberfest party-esque vibe.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, you don't want to just sit there with your pint in your
Yeah,
you just want
because you could have any. I mean, you just had a beer, but because of the entertainment, it was fun, and it was nice that like Party Pilots did different sets as well. So yeah, I think it's been a big success. We've had a few niggling issues for the rest of the day, i.e. the one incident at Curse.
No, just the aggressive woman.
Yeah, that was the only thing really. There's been like closures and stuff, yeah, but otherwise we've had a fun day. It's been chill. It's been really nice. And our next investigation will be an international one, which is very exciting. So stick around, detectives. Hit subscribe if you enjoy, because there's more to come, and we're going to be very soon into the spooky season, so that's going to be very exciting. So for myself and Detective Whitmore right here, that's us done. Case closed.